I'm Brian Rakow, Assistant News Editor of Pipe Dream. Earlier this month, the student group NYPIRG received a letter from the SA Rules Committee ordering them to leave their office in the new university union. When NYPIRG refused to comply with this order, the SA Assembly Speaker, Randall Meyer, announced that their charter had been officially revoked. On Wednesday evening, the SA Judicial Board held a public hearing to discuss the issue. After several hours of private deliberations, the J Board handed down a written decision overturning the Rules Committee's decision to evict NYPIRG from its office and ordering that NYPIRG's charter be reinstated. The Judicial Board found that the original complaint against NYPIRG, brought to the Rules Committee by Vice President for Finance Adam Shama, was unconstitutional, and that the group had not been given a fair chance to defend themselves to the Rules Committee.
The thing is the Rules Committee hearing in which they decided this was by itself unconstitutional because it didn't allow an equal and fair representation of NYPIRG. They chose a very small room. It only had room for, I believe, 12 or 18 students, and 9 of them were on the Rules Committee. And NYPIRG only was allowed 7 of 18 of their members to actually go in at one time, and that violated multiple parts of the Constitution, including the ability to allow all people in a hearing representation, to allow all people to have equal rights with the SA, and all those two put together ended up violating a third clause in the Constitution, which says the SA is supposed to represent the welfare of students. So, I mean, there was no particular thing that was the turning point. It was more or less just finding a way to dismiss everything the SA had to say, because unfortunately everything they did was unconstitutional. Is chances are he'll spin his wheels endlessly trying to figure out a way to get through an airtight decision and hopefully not approach us again. So, I mean,
Did he say anything to you after you
called me
handed
an
out
idiot
this
a few
decision?
times.
Sorry?
He called me an idiot a few times. Other than that, no.
He said that?
Yes, he did.
Pretty much anybody can be, there's the 3 seats on the board doesn't necessarily, they're sitting at the table doesn't mean that you have to. There's really no method to the madness, if you will.
Obviously positive. I think they ruled correctly. Obviously, I don't even see a reason to have started these hearings because they were obviously biased in the first place. So I'm glad finally there's some justice in this SA system.
I wish we had a better answer. Adam, in terms of these proceedings initiating, Adam Shama's request to the Rules Committee is pretty clear that he would like to see us removed. I think the court decided that that's not a real reason to eject a student group from their office, just simply because one officer of the student association would prefer that. Why that's his preference, you'd have to ask him, but